This is also kind of interesting. This is from Daniel Afusi from ESPN, and it's Browns have risen to 10th in run block win rate. Pass blocking is the liability. They're 27th. Levinston and Cornelius, those are two tackles, 57th and 61 in their pass block win rate out of 66. They traded for Cam Robinson. We mentioned that earlier in the show. Scott started 101 games. They also signed two tackles with significant starting experience in the NFL last week to the practice squad. Do you expect to see a new tackle or two?
Well, two things that got to happen. One is they have to protect those tackles. You can't look at a tackle if he plays poorly, if his footwork is bad, if fundamentally he's not doing the right thing, if they're not blocking the wrong guy, if they're blocking the wrong guys. There's a lot of reasons you can yell at a tackle. It's really hard to yell at a tackle when you don't help him and you know he can't block a guy. And this is the first time I've seen Kevin Stefanski do that, where they're not helping those tackles out as much as they should. And really, their tackles are so bad at pass blocking right now, they can never leave them on an island. And they have to make sure that they help every single time. So, yeah, I think they got to help them more. They also have to make sure that, those guys, if they can't play and they're really struggling at pass protection. I've watched a lot of film over the last couple of years, NFL film, and I don't think I've watched tackles who struggle as much in pass protection as Lucas. And for me, Lucas is a guy who's just getting older because that's not what he showed to me on film with the Commanders. So we'll see what happens. But yes, I expect to see both tackles either not starting or on very short leashes moving forward.
Yeah, and there should be a sense of urgency here. I watched the entire game with the Vikings and the Steelers. Those are two teams that, quite honestly, aren't as explosive as the first four the Browns have played. And if you're playing an offense that isn't explosive, I'm saying that with Justin Jefferson on the Vikings, who they play Sunday. Those are two games they can win. This defense is good enough they can win those two games. All of a sudden, if you get to 3-3 somehow, completely different conversations with this season.
Well, football is because people love it so much and because people invest, football has always been the overreaction, both ways, right? When they won the week before, everybody thought they were back in it. There's a lot of holes in this team right now that they're trying to fix. But you're absolutely right. Carson Wentz is the quarterback for the Vikings right now, and Aaron Rodgers is a guy he's playing well, but he's not moving real well. And when you don't move well against this defensive line, they're not going to see as good an offense as they've seen. And, I don't think Gibbs and St. Brown, I don't think they had huge games. I think it was a product of the offense did nothing, and there's just so many body blows you can take. But if they can get some offensive, if offense just doesn't turn it over, even if they play as bad as they played and don't turn it over, they'll still be in games. So, yes, the season's not lost. It's not all over. They have to play better, but they have two games right here in a row starting this week in overseas that they can win, and they can win handily with this defense. They just have to protect it. Punt it well, and don't turn it over, and you got a chance.